Are there any questions? The Leader of the Opposition.
Mr President, my question without notice is to the Minister for Roads, Maritime and Freight. Minister, why did the WestConnex Delivery Authority and its associated contractors last week fail to inform residents of the discovery of asbestos near Onslow Street, Granville, and why were workers working with the discovered asbestos not provided with appropriate protective gear in accordance with health and safety requirements?
I thank the honourable member for his question, and by way of background, Mr President, we're embarking on the largest transport infrastructure project in the state's history, 33 kilometres of motorway, 2/3 of which will be underground in a tunnel, like any project, be it a house, a road or a high-rise, discoveries of material containing asbestos when excavating are not uncommon in the Sydney area. This, after all, was the most common building product of the previous century, and large amounts of it are around. Unfortunately, it is an unwanted legacy of these times, but we have to deal with it. I can confirm that some remnant asbestos material has been unearthed during work on WestConnex projects. The community should be reassured that whenever asbestos is discovered during road construction, there are clear, established procedures that are followed to ensure that it is managed and cleaned up correctly in accordance with all necessary licences and work health and safety requirements. WestConnex is no different to any other road construction site. Discoveries of asbestos are managed in a highly regulated and controlled way. All WestConnex projects and contractors have approved and regulated procedures for what to do if asbestos is found. All statutory regulations are followed, including those of the Environmental Protection Authority and WorkCover. The community can be assured that any asbestos contaminated material is being managed and removed safely. As the honourable member indicated, some media reports claim stockpiles with asbestos containing material at Granville were covered only after residents complained. I am advised that this is incorrect. The vision shown was of workers covering stockpiles of clay, not material containing asbestos. The workers weren't decked out in full protective clothing, as they didn't need to be. All correct procedures were followed in accordance with the necessary requirements and safeguards put in place for the project. And interestingly, Mr President, recently the nasty little anarchists from the anti-WestConnex group were seen in their faux hazmat nuclear disaster suits outside the St Peter's Dialer dump site, where we were removing asbestos in a proper manner under the auspices of the EPA. Mr President, WestConnex did not put the asbestos in that community. The WestConnex Authority was removing it from that community. And it didn't stop that nasty little group of anarchists that is paid for and sponsored by the City of Sydney Council to be out there creating concern in the community. They should not be doing that, creating concern with residents in that community, when in fact we are improving the situation from what was there in a site that really was sitting in their community for a long time. So Mr President, we do pride ourselves on doing it properly, as we should.